This lesson is about Wu Qi and Tai Chi. In the Tai Chi, we learn what is yin and what is yang. We learn the various aspects, the various qualities of yin and of yang. We learn how to give attention to these and become these. We become more alive. We become more still. Yin, stillness. Yang, motion. We learn in the Tai Chi to be the stillness in the motion. We learn to move. The mind is still. This is being in the present moment. Stillness in motion. And we learn that in the stillness, deep in the stillness, there is motion. There is the dynamic. Within the yin, there is yang. Within the yang, there is yin. Look at the diagram, the yin-yang diagram. Within the yin, there is a point of yang. Within the yang, there is a point of yin. Of course, it's not exactly as the diagram shows. The diagram cannot show it otherwise. It's not possible. The yin is yang. The stillness is motion. It's not just in one point, of course. It's just that it's not yet expressed. It's the unexpressed. The yin is being expressed. And likewise, in the yang, there is the movement. But within the movement, we find that it is actually still. This you come to experience. Your experiences in this become more and more profound when you're giving attention to these aspects of being. So we do the Tai Chi. We come to this. Stillness within self. Attention within yin. We do something in the world. We express yang. Attention is on the outer. Being in the outer, we can at the same time feel the inner, the yin. Being in the yin, we can at the same time be fully conscious of the outer, the yang. So, within the yin, the yang. Within the yang, the yin. Stillness and motion, motion and stillness. But there is more. Where does this play of yin and yang arise from? What is it, this, from which arises this? It's the Wu Qi, the Chinese terminology. It's the nothingness which is at once everything. It's incomprehensible with the logical mind. What is the Wu Qi? In the Christian tradition, it's the word from which arose day and night. In the Chinese tradition, it's the Wu Qi, the infinite undifferentiated, from which arises yin and yang, night and day. In all traditions, it's like this because this is the experience that people come to. This is the profound experience that people have arrived at, and they've described it like this or like this. In this lesson, I will show you how you can come to this experience of being the undifferentiated, or being one with everything, you could say. It's not possible to describe the state of mind. It's possible only poetically or using allegory, because it's not limited by the intellect. The intellect is limited, but the experience of being one with everything is not comprehensible by the intellect. It's an unlimited experience. Why would you want to do that? Because in it there is infinite peace and infinite joy. If you would like to experience that, do it. We discuss it first, and then we'll use the technique, meditative technique. I'll describe the meditation, then the third part will be the meditation, then the fourth part will be the practice of being at once the Wu Qi and the Tai Chi. So to attempt to describe the Wu Qi, to have some idea of what it is, well, Lao Tzu, who wrote the Tao Te Ching a long, long time ago, thousands of years, he wrote a whole book, well, it's a series of verses really, about the Tao, that is about the Wu Qi and Tai Chi. Tao means way, the path. And the very first phrase, the very first sentence he wrote, he said, "The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The Tao that can be written is not the eternal Tao." What he's saying is, it's not possible to describe it. And then he writes a whole book describing it with allegory, that's all. So you read these phrases in a contemplative or a quiet state of mind and try and feel what it is. We will come to it through feeling, not through the intellect. That will be in the meditation. First though, intellectually we get some comprehension of what it is. And it can be described in so many different, various ways. People have this experience, and they will somehow during their life, sometime have this experience of feeling like they're one with everything, or an immense peace or love. We can say that it is stillness, but stillness is yin. It's more than this. It's stillness and movement together. But it's neither stillness nor movement. It's like both at the same time and yet nothing. It's as if everything is, but just did not become yet. So it's both is and isn't. It's both differentiated and undifferentiated. What you need to do is have some experience of it. Then you can describe it in your own words. In the meditation, we use various thoughts or images to help us let go of the limitations of the mind, which prevent us from experiencing the infinite. So, the meditation is effective You have to do it regularly. As with the Tai Chi practice, you practice regularly so that you're able to go deeper and deeper, more profoundly into the experiences of feeling what is stillness and motion. What is motion and stillness? What is it to be grounded, to be centered, etc.? You practice regularly because with the rest of the day, what are we practicing? We're practicing our bad habits. We're practicing our habits of being frustrated, being worried, being hopeful or disappointed, etc. We practice and practice and practice. These are our habits. So we must regularly practice letting go of these things and becoming something else. Letting ourselves find the stillness in the motion, the Tai Chi. Letting us find the state of the undifferentiated, being the Wu Chi. We practice and practice, and we get better at it. And there will be moments of profound experience. And we become conscious of this. It's coming to a conscious realization of ourselves. What are we? Who am I? What is life? You consciously come to an experience. So you don't have to create philosophies, religions, ideas to define who am I? Why am I? You come to the experience of being. Why becomes a totally irrelevant, meaningless question. Who am I? Becomes meaningless. Okay, so the Wu Chi from which appears the Tai Chi, the play of night and day, the play of yin and yang. So now we'll meditate. First of all, I'll give a discussion on the meditation. You can listen through to that this time, and then after that you can use the meditation regularly, frequently, if it's suitable for you, and practice. So that'll be a separate part, the meditation. You can just use that after you've understood how we meditate, why we do this, why we do that, what the aim is, how to achieve it. So now, the description of the meditation.